Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today on this very cold morning. We got our first hard freeze last night and I just love this time of year. I think it's just so pretty. I know that October is fun and there's so many festivities and the leaves are starting to change, but there's something about just the last few leaves on the trees and it getting really cold. I love this time of year, and I think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. It's kind of been one of my favorite holidays since I was little. We actually, my dad and I, well, I say I didn't do anything for it. My dad hosted Thanksgiving dinner for his side of the family. That was always so much fun. My cousins and I would roast marshmallows on our fireplace, and there was this game we used to play called Spoons. I couldn't tell you what it was about, but we played that and it was the best time. It was my favorite time of year. And I also just love that it's finally starting to get quiet. It's starting, I mean, the holidays are going to be a lot of hustle and bustle, but it always just feels like it'll be quiet soon. Like the world will rest soon. As soon as the holidays are over, we'll all be able to rest. Anyways, this morning I have to do something that I forgot to do yesterday, and this is just something goofy, but I thought I would show you. I purchased a number of different dish towels, coordinating with every holiday. I've got, I think, every holiday down. And yesterday was November 1st, and normally I would switch out my towels, my little dish towels, in the kitchen and the bathroom on the day after a holiday or the first day of the month. And so I forgot, and we're gonna do that today, but I thought I would show you my cute Halloween ones. These are my Halloween ones. Did you expect anything different from me? Of course, they have dogs on them. But I love this. I think I got it TJ Maxx, probably. Just cute little Halloween dish towels. Here's the other one. It's got a little dachshund on there. I love it. So anyways, these have served their time for this year, and now we are moving on to Thanksgiving. So for Thanksgiving, this is what I've got going on. Dogs again. Can't expect anything else from me. Yeah, so I'm going to switch these out this morning. I just wanted to show you guys my weird little collection. I don't know how I got started on it. I probably saw one cute dish towel and was like, I need this for every holiday. Yeah, so that's a big activity for this morning. Probably gonna take up a lot of time. No. This morning I am actually heading to another round of IV fluids, but today is going to look a little bit different because I really feel like I'm doing a lot better. It was about a year ago that I started getting IV fluids for this crazy ostomy output. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what it was, but you know, talking with my GI, talking with the dietitian, I was asked about infections, and you guys have known I've dealt with sinus infections and some UTIs, so I have been on antibiotics, which can mess with my gut bacteria, and this stuff, this Hydrozyme, I don't know, it really seems to be helping. So I am thrilled about that, and I love that I can eat a meal and it doesn't feel like I have to be in the bathroom 20 minutes later. I mean, I have literally had dinners where if there's something like carrots or, you know, something else that's easily identifiable, I will eat the meal and my ostomy will fill up. I'll go to the bathroom to empty and I will see carrots. So it's like it was just racing on through me, and it seems like adding a little bit of extra acid in my stomach with the meal. I don't know if it's just helping to break down the food so I can digest it better or what, but it seems to be helping. So yesterday I messaged my doctor to ask about lowering the amount of fluids I get. And it was funny, the nurse was asking me all these questions like, do you think you're getting enough fluids per day? Are you doing electrolytes? What are you doing? And I had talked to the doctor about potentially doing this if things got better. So the conversation was already in place, but she was making sure. She was making sure that I was good to go. I just found it funny. I was like, I mean, I'm definitely not surviving off of 1.5 liters every 2 weeks. If that's all I got in, I don't think I would be doing too well today, but She talked with the doctor and we got it lowered to 1 liter. I don't know how fast they're going to run it. My hope is that they can run it over an hour. They typically, what they've been doing is for 1.5 liters, they've been running it over 2 hours, so 750 milliliters per hour. My hope is we can speed the rate up, run 1 liter over an hour, and that way I'm not spending, it feels like, all day there. I know it's not, but by the time I actually get called back after getting vitals, and by the time I get my IV and they finally get everything started, I mean, sometimes I will have been there an hour already, and then I have to sit there through 2 hours of an infusion. That's a lot. That's a long period of time, and the drive there is an hour. It's just, it winds up being a long day. So I'd love if we can shorten the amount I'm there, and ultimately my hope is to start spacing, you know, out between the 2 weeks, maybe go to 3 weeks, and maybe once a month, and then maybe not anymore. It's a pretty decent drive, and it's a lot to do, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't feel like it helped some. But now I'm kind of like, oh, you know what? I don't know if this is helping as much. Actually, it's not even that. I think the fluids help, but the last few times it sort of felt like I got too much fluid, and I don't want that. I don't want to be fluid overloaded. That's not good either. And I don't know how to describe that, but it felt sort of like, I sort of felt stuffy and out of breath and just like bloated, but not bloated in my abdomen, just sort of bloated on my face. I don't know. So I think it was probably too much fluid too quickly, which means that I must be staying hydrated myself, which is awesome. I am thrilled about that. And I found that the sugar-free white peach liquid IV, it's so good. To me, it tastes like peach Snapple. Oh my gosh, I love that stuff. And I don't know if the sugar-free is helping it stick with me a little bit better, but I do just seem to like, I don't know, I like that one. So I'm gonna stick with it. I just ordered another one. It's like $25 a bag for 16 packets, so I don't know. It works though. I'm not gonna mess with success. I'm just gonna keep going with it. But anyways, I want to dry my hair a little bit more because I did wash it this morning, and since it's cold outside, I don't want icicle hair. So I'm gonna take care of that, gather all of my stuff to go to fluids, and I'll take you along with me today, and I'll bring you home too, because I have a lot to do around the house. My friend is visiting tomorrow. She's coming for the weekend, and our house is a little bit of a disaster, so I need to take care of that. Here we are, we arrived. I am in the parking garage. It has been very busy here. I have been parking pretty much on the roof. I don't know if you could tell through my doggy print windows, but I'm on the roof of this place, and I've had to park here the last few times. So we're gonna head in. I'm hoping that since it's just 1 liter, I won't feel as worn down afterwards. I did just find out, my friend texted me who was supposed to visit. She most likely is not going to come this weekend because she does not feel very good. So at least I won't have to do some rush cleaning tonight, although I still would like to straighten up the house. But there's less pressure on me to get it done, you know, as fast as possible. But let's head in and get some fluids real quick, and then we'll meet back here. All right, guys, we are all done. Thank goodness. My hand kind of hurts. They put the IV in the same spot that I had it 2 weeks ago. This one really hurt going in too, so much so that I did a ooh. But the nurse was great. They always are. So yeah, I actually feel a lot more lively. You might be able to tell. I got just the 1 liter and they ran it over an hour. I feel like not as puffy as I normally do. So I think that means I was getting too much fluid. I think I'm getting better. Yay! I do, however, think that I'm going to have a bruise. And Zach and I actually have to get more blood work for the fertility stuff. We have to do like some infectious disease things, and I just don't want to get another needle. One thing that I did was I typically schedule out a few weeks in advance, so I have 3 appointments already scheduled to come here. And each time I come, I will schedule 1 more appointment. So in December, I started to space out a little bit more timing-wise. I figured let's just try November, going every 2 weeks with a leader, and then go to 3 weeks. So maybe that's ambitious, but we're gonna try it. I'm excited. As much as I love coming here and getting poked by needles and my hand hurting and being bruised, I would love to come here less often. And since I feel good, I'm all ready for it. All right, we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, so I'm gonna get on the road. Hopefully the traffic is okay. It looks fine because I can sort of see the highway from the top of this parking garage. But I'll get on the road, we'll get home, I will make some lunch for Zach and I, because I'm sure that he is just like getting his day started. He is such a night owl. But I'll get home, make lunch, we'll get some cleaning done, get some things done around the house, and call it a day. That sounds like such a good day. Hydrated and a fresh home. Nothing better. All right, let's get on the road. All right, guys, I am home now. I got my cozy blanket. I guess I should switch this out. I don't know, but I love my Halloween blanket. It's so cozy. Home now, though, and I decided to look up on the computer to see if I could find an appointment for Zach and I for our immunity/infectious disease blood work. And I thought that the place near us, the one that I like to go to, was open on the weekend. And the only one that looks like it's open on the weekend in our area is the one that Zach and I have actually been to before, and they were really mean. I don't usually describe, medical professionals as mean, but when we went, Zach's arm wound up hurting for like 2 weeks after it, and the lady that did mine yelled at me because I was tensed up because she was so angry. And the angle that she went in with the needle was like nothing I had ever seen before, so it really hurt. So she's like, "You're too tense," and yeah, no duh, I'm tense. So I wound up leaving that appointment in tears. Like, we got in the car and Zach said, "Is that normally how that's supposed to go? Like, that was pretty terrible." And I said, "No, it's blood work." I don't know. It was really bizarre. So I don't want to go to that one. It's in Quakertown. I don't want to go there. So I may just have to make an appointment for myself during the week, and then maybe see if Zach can go on his lunch break when he's at work, see if there's a location that's nice near there. But I want to get this done because my period is probably going to start in like a week. So that means I will be getting the HSG done about a week after that. And that would really be the last test other than this. I kind of want to have everything completed, everything done. We're also doing a genetic test counseling session. I think it's just to go over the results with us. We have that scheduled, I think, for next week too. That's just virtual, I believe. So I want everything to be done, and then I assume once all the tests and the results are back, we have another appointment with our doctor and he tells us what to do. I have no idea. I have no idea what this will look like going forward, but I'll keep you guys updated. I just know this is one of the things I gotta check off the list. And I remember 2 years ago when I was starting this list and I was like, oh my God, that is so much. I've actually knocked out a good amount of it at this point. I feel really good about that. So that's awesome. Anyways, it's almost 3 o'clock. I have not eaten yet. I'm pretty sure Zach has not eaten yet. So I'm going to make us a couple of sandwiches. And then I want to get straightening up, even though we are no longer having a guest. I want to get straightening up because our house, well, there's leaves all over the floor from our deck. We open up the deck door and there are leaves all over our carpet. So yeah, I'm going to take care of that. Okay, I am done with my quick little straightening up. I'm glad I vacuumed the carpet because there was a lot of fur in there. There was. I gotta say that I love that vacuum. It's a Shark vacuum. It was so inexpensive compared to every other vacuum out there. We've had like the fancy Dyson one before. That thing never worked as well as this one does. I mean, and it's so easy to use. You can just take the canister out of it so easily. It empties from both ends too, so there's not like a bunch of fur stuck up at the top that you can't get. You can just take the lid off of it. Amazing. I just like the Shark brand in general. We also have their robot vacuums. We have 3 of them and they're incredible. They make cleaning a little bit easier. The vacuum robots, you come down in the morning and your carpet is freshly vacuumed. And then for the extra, because I have a lot of dogs that shed a whole bunch, this guy just clears it. It's amazing. I'll link them below. If you need a vacuum, I can't recommend it enough. It's like super affordable too. Hi Dixie, did you want to come say hello again? Anytime you hear me talking to myself, you're like, oh, well, she certainly is not talking to herself. She's talking to me. Let me make room for you. No, not that way. You're on the wrong side of the camera. You're gonna hit it. Come on up. Yeah, I'm giving you permission. You can come up. Okay. But I'm not gonna pet you the whole time. Okay, just make yourself comfortable, why don't you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. I'm almost done, puppy girl. Oh, okay, we're over me now. She jumped into Zach's chair. I think I'm gonna chill the rest of the day. I am a little bit tired, but definitely not nearly as much as I normally am with 1.5 liters. So I am so happy. And I actually felt like I had a good amount of day left when I got home. So that was pretty cool too. I am going to finish this book. I mentioned it a few videos ago, but I think somebody was asking about it. It's called The Nurse's Secret by Amanda Skenendor. And it's kind of a historical fiction about a thief turned nurse in New York City. I have been loving it. I'm nearly done. Stop trying to focus on my face. There we go. Yeah, I'm almost done it. It seems like the story shouldn't be ending quite this soon though. I'll have to see. But I'm eager to finish it because then I have this book that I've heard is very good. It is called The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So we'll see. This is a little bit of a bigger boy here, so, and some small print. That's okay. That's all right. So this will be my next book. And I also have, I also just purchased Matthew Perry's book because I'm a big Friends fan and very sad. I teared up a little bit over, hearing him passing, so I wanted to get his memoir. So that should be coming in the mail soon. I've got a few books here. I've got my whole bookshelf, like all of my unread books, or most of them are unread, right beside me for easy access here. But anyways, really good day. Really happy that I'm able to start cutting down on the fluids more. Yay! I am so excited about that. I really, it's been awesome to have access to them, but it will be really nice when I don't need them again. I'm also grateful that I have a doctor that kind of works with me. He definitely listens to what I think I need, and that is huge. That is awesome. It can be really hard to find a doctor like that who puts trust in you to know your body best, but I have seemingly found that, so wonderful. Yeah, thank you for coming along with me today, guys, and watching me vacuum my carpet. I don't know. Oh, I'll also put the links for these books if you're interested. I'll say this one's very good. I really like this. I can't say anything about this one. I've only heard it's really good. I'll put links to these guys in the description below too, but yeah, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.